Hello again. Today's lesson is, we're still in geometry. It's chapter 14, lesson 10. And we are going to be discussing lines of symmetry. Okay, so a figure has line symmetry if it can be folded over a line so that one half of the figure matches the other half. This fold line is called the line of symmetry. So you have to think, if you have something and you can fold it in half and it matches up perfectly on each side, that means it does have a line of symmetry and it's symmetrical. So let's look at math in my world, okay? So example 1. Determine whether the sign at the right has line symmetry. If it does, draw the lines of symmetry on the figure. Determine if the figure has line symmetry. The figure can be folded in half vertically so that the left side matches the right side. So the figure has line symmetry. Draw the line of symmetry. Draw a vertical line through the center of the figure. Okay, so I'm going to try to, they've kind of given me a couple tick marks here, so this. So if I were to fold that in half, it would match up. Circles have lots of lines of symmetry. Actually, if you put your protractors together, they make a circle, and every degree could be a line of symmetry. You can also do it like this. There's also another line of symmetry, but there could be a whole bunch. If you fold it in half, it would, if we went like this, and we flapped that over here, would cover it up. Okay. Some figures have more than one line of symmetry. The pentagon at the right has 5 lines of symmetry. Notice that the arrow ends that are not labeled are the other ends of the arrows that are labeled. Some figures do not have any lines of symmetry, such as this trapezoid. The trapezoid at the right does not have any lines of symmetry. So you can look here and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're back to this one, which is 1. There's no way that, if you tried to do one here, you could try it, but if I was to fold this over, it probably would just kind of go like this. It's not going to work. No matter what I do here, horizontally, it's just, we're not going to be able to get a line of symmetry for this. So this is not symmetrical. Example 2. Circle the figures that have line symmetry. On those figures, draw all of the lines of symmetry. Okay, so we know that this would have, I know, because tell that there's 1. Okay, I know. I could also, let's go tuck this baby right in half here. There's 2 lines of symmetry, but we could also fold it on both of these vertices right here, and it would match up to the other side. Okay, so if I took this and I folded it over, it would match up. And then same on this side. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of symmetry there. So let's look at this shape. Wow, this is good. I know, like if I took and went right down the middle and I folded those together, they would line up. Okay, let me go here. I also know, well, it wasn't exactly, but if it was in the middle as it should have been, it would totally fold. You could also do this here. So if I folded it in half, it would match up, and if I folded it this way, it would match up. But we also could, this would be a line, You notice all of these are the same, so that's kind of a easy way to go, wow, if everything sort of is matching up, you know that there's going to be a good line of symmetry there. So if I can do that, then I could probably do this one too. But that's actually not, this should like be middle point. We also can do them, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can also do it through here. This one has a lot. So it's starting to be hard to kind of notice because I have so many lines on it, but this is the way it will be. Okay, now let's count up these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one has 6 lines of symmetry. Now, there's triangles, there's no way that we could draw a line on here that's going to be able to fold directly in half. We could, however, though, with this heart, definitely. But I kind of hate to break this heart. If we folded that in half, they would match up. Okay? So, we've already done this. So, circle, yes, yes, and yes. So, we've done those. You can list them. Draw the lines of symmetries on these figures. We can do this again. So you could like square, hexagon, heart, and you could go up here to see those lines. Okay. Now, the guided practice, determine whether each figure has line symmetry. If it does, draw the lines of symmetry. Draw the line or lines of symmetry. This one, yes, definitely. We can go right through it. Fold that in half, it would measure. Couldn't go this way. This side's smaller, but this would have it. And I'm going to go ahead and let you do these on your own or with your teacher. Just look to your teacher for instruction.